Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking at something pretty significant, a real shift, in the world of cricket. We're talking about Ravichandran Ashwin. Not just a player, but more like a cricketing mind, a strategist. And the big news, August 27th, 2025, he announced his retirement from the Indian Premier League. But this isn't really an ending, is it? It feels more like, well, the start of something new, another chapter for him. So our mission today is to sort of unpack his whole 16-year IPL journey, look at the reasons, the strategy behind this timing, and maybe guess where this thinking spinner goes next.
Globally.
Exactly. It's much more than just, another retirement announcement. It's a chance to understand a deliberate move from a real master of the game. And the way he's doing it, stepping away from the IPL like this, it says a lot about T20 cricket now, worldwide. It's not just that he's retiring from the IPL, but why now and what it unlocks. That's what makes it so fascinating. Okay, so let's rewind right back. His IPL story really starts, and for a long time lives with Chennai Super Kings. 2009. He wasn't just some player they picked up. He was the local guy wearing the yellow, learning from MS Dhoni. It seemed, well, perfect.
It really did. And what's amazing is how quickly he grew into his role there. 8 seasons, 2009 to 2015. We're talking 97 wickets. He became their third highest wicket taker. Didn't just play, he properly dominated, right from the off, almost.
Yeah, and you think back to that golden period for CSK, early 2010s. Ashwin was absolutely central. Those back-to-back titles, 2010, 2011. He wasn't just making up the numbers. He was winning them games.
He really was. And remember, the 2010 Champions League T20 player of the tournament.
Oh, right. He just had this knack, didn't he? Outsmarting batters, whatever the pitch, whatever the situation.
Well, his genius was in the variety, The carom ball was still pretty new then, certainly his version. Plus the sliders, the classic off-spin. Batters just couldn't settle. They never knew what was coming next.
And that control.
Phenomenal. To keep an economy rate around 7.20 across a whole IPL career in T20 cricket, that tells you everything about his skill level.
It really does.
For you, maybe picture him like a magician, always pulling a different trick out, keeping you guessing, maybe a couple of quick ones, then bam, a slow loopy one. Always thinking.
And he wasn't just a one-trick pony with the ball either. The batting developed too. Over 800 runs, even got a 50 in there somewhere.
That's a great point. That batting became increasingly important, didn't it? Especially later on. He could hold an innings together, play situations, added a whole different dimension, made him a genuine all-round asset in T20, invaluable.
So CSK was home, but then, things changed. The suspension happened. His journey took him elsewhere. 5 franchises in total. First stop after CSK was rising Pune supergiant. How did he handle that shift? New team, new setup.
Pretty seamlessly, actually. He just seemed to take it in his stride.
Yeah.
And then, 2018, 2019, he steps up to captain Kings EI of Punjab. Now, the results for the team may be a bit mixed, but you could see his tactical brain working overtime, always looking for an edge. Leadership definitely came naturally.
Okay, now we get to that moment. The one everyone remembers, maybe for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
2019. Joss Butler. The man cat.
Yes, the man cat. Or, well, the non-striker run-out, technically. It blew up.
Sparked massive debate.
Yeah, the whole spirit of cricket versus the letter of the law thing. Was it sharp practice? Or just, playing by the rules available?
It definitely showed his determination. That win-at-all-costs side. They didn't mind ruffling feathers.
Not at all. He stood by it, said it was in the laws. It certainly showed a very focused, competitive mindset. Love it or hate it. That's Ashwin.
Right. Then he moved on again. Delhi Capitals for a couple of years, 2020, 2021, and then Rajasthan Royals, 2022 to 2024. And there, it felt like he properly reinvented himself again, more of an all-rounder, batting higher up sometimes.
Absolutely. His ability to adapt, especially as a finger spinner. I mean, T20 is often seen as a wrist spinner's or fast bowler's game. But Ashwin didn't just hang around. He kept finding ways to be effective, kept evolving.
And finished 5th on the all-time IPL wicket takers list. 187 wickets. That's quite the achievement.
Astounding, really. Shows his quality and his longevity in the toughest T20 league. He didn't just survive, he genuinely thrived.
Which brings us right up to this last season, 2025. The big return to CSK. A decade away, comes back for almost 10 crore. Huge expectations. Emotional homecoming, everyone called it.
Yeah, the narrative was perfect. The local hero returns to finish the job. We all hoped for that vintage Ashwin magic again.
But it just didn't happen, did it?
No, sadly not. CSK finished bottom, and Ashwin himself, well, struggled by his standards. Just 7 wickets in 9 games.
And that economy rate, over 9. That's not him at all. His most expensive season ever.
Exactly. And then getting dropped from the team for Ashwin. That's a massive statement. It must have hit hard. You could sense things weren't quite right.
Plus, there was that off-field stuff, the noise around his YouTube channel. An analyst on there criticizing CSK's strategy, playing Noor Ahmad alongside him and Jadeja.
That sort of thing never helps, does it? Hints of maybe disagreements behind the scenes. Whether true or not, it adds to the pressure.
So it's maybe not surprising then, hearing reports that he actually asked CSK about his future for 2026, wanted clarity.
Makes perfect sense. He's always been pragmatic, hasn't he? Assess the situation, see where you stand. If the path isn't clear at CSK, well, he's smart enough to know it's time to look elsewhere. He wouldn't just hang around.
So pulling it all together, this retirement from the IPL now, at 38, it feels very deliberate, strategic.
Oh, absolutely. And the key factor, you have to think, is the BCCI policy.
Right, the one that stops active Indian players playing in overseas T20 leagues.
Exactly. By retiring from the IPL and having already stepped away from international cricket late last year, boom, the door swings wide open.
Like Dinesh Karthik did, joining the SA20.
Precisely. Ashwin's effectively giving himself access to the global T20 circuit.
And think what's out there. The Big Bash in Australia, SA20 in South Africa, ILT20 in the UAE, the 100 in England, CPL in the Caribbean.
It's a whole new playground for him. And even at 38, his value is immense.
You think teams will be lining up?
Definitely. That experience, that tactical brain. He can still outthink anyone. And his skills, they travel. He'll adapt. This seems less about chasing one last IPL payday and more about maybe enjoying the game on his terms, exploring new challenges.
It's like that master chef analogy, isn't it? He's perfected his craft at home. Now he wants to go test his skills in different kitchens around the world.
That's a perfect way to put it. He's not winding down, he's branching out.
Yeah.
You can bet he's already thinking about how his carom ball will work on Aussie pitches or how to counter Caribbean power hitters. The challenge will excite him.
And his legacy in the IPL, it's so much more than just the numbers. 187 wickets, 7.2 economy, those 800 runs. He genuinely changed things.
He really did. He pushed boundaries. Think about being the first player to be retired out tactically in the IPL.
Yeah, that was stunning. People didn't know what to make of it.
Exactly. But it was pure strategy, optimizing the batting lineup mid-game, and his constant defense of the non-striker run-out, pushing for it to be seen as just another dismissal.
Not something sneaky, just part of the rules.
Right. These weren't just moments. They showed his innovative thinking, always looking for that legal edge.
And then there's the whole other side, his YouTube channels. Tamil, English, Hindi, he's huge.
Massively popular. And it's because he explains things so well, doesn't he? Breaks down the complex stuff, spin, drift, tactics, makes it accessible.
And yeah, connects with fans directly.
And that ability, that communication skill, it makes you think. Commentary, coaching, it feels like a natural fit alongside playing in these new leagues. He's got the mind for it.
So what's immediately next? Auction's coming up soon, September 2025.
Yeah.
For SA20, ILT20. His name must be top of the list for many teams.
You'd have to think so. Imagine him in the BBL, working his magic on bouncy pitches or bringing that Chennai smartness to the CPL. It's going to be fascinating to watch.
Definitely leaves a hole in the IPL, though. Especially for CSK fans, a big one.
No doubt. But his career, what he's achieved, especially keeping finger spins so relevant in T20, it's a blueprint for any young spinner. Innovate, adapt, never stop learning. That's the Ashwin way.
So we've kind of traced this amazing path. Chennai kid, IPL legend, and now, what? A global T20 explorer. It's been some ride.
Absolutely. And this IPL retirement, it might feel like an ending for some, but it's clearly a calculated next step for him, driven by that sharp cricketing brain and, you suspect, a real desire for fresh challenges.
He was very gracious in his announcement, wasn't he? Thanking the IPL, BCCI, all the teams. Shows the respect is mutual.
It does. But you're right, the exciting part now is seeing him in completely new colors. Cape Town, Barbados, who knows?
Yeah, the anticipation is definitely there.
And his whole story, it just underlines that cricket isn't just about talent, it's about intelligence, adaptability. Ashwin embodies that. He shaped T20 cricket, truly.
So for you listening, whether you catch him playing in a new league overseas or tune in to his YouTube channel for those insights, one thing feels certain. Ashwin's love for cricket means he's not going anywhere far. He'll stay connected. The big question is, what kind of masterclass will he pull off next on this global adventure?